Okay.
Hey guys, we're set. Hi. We are finally in one room, which means that we've spent a lot of our time just enjoying ourselves and then setting up at the last minute. But luckily, Kevin and Sullivan are technical geniuses compared to me. So it's actually possible that we're going to get this done. I'm not wearing black today. I thought that I'd give you guys a break. This is a shirt that was given to me in Europe, or the UK, probably the UK, I think on our first tour. I think we were very young when I got this shirt.
No shit.
And it still fits me, Kevin.
Hell.
I'm very, very happy about that.
Are you good on power?
Boy, I hope so.
Okay.
Is it 4 o'clock yet? Can we play yet?
I believe so. We've got 25 people on.
Okay.
Let me see. Hopefully this doesn't mess you up. Well, that
It's
doesn't
exactly
tells me
4
nothing.
o'clock. Dude, we made it.
Oh yeah.
We actually did that. That's amazing.
Chris Miracle.
All right, so we're gonna do a couple songs. We're gonna do 3 songs like normal, and these are songs that you have not heard on our Safer at Home. What do we even call this anymore?
Safer at home. Yeah, this is.
Safer at Home together.
Safely vaccinated.
Vaccinated together. The title is we're coming up with it. So this one's called White Hot Girls, and I wrote it a while ago. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
2, 3. Well, a white hot girl will shred you if you don't know what you're doing. She'll have you rearrange your mirrors while she's kissing your best friend. Those lips, those eyes, that skin. Anyway, you're falling down. And I say, don't do it. Watch out, boy. Just run. Wow! Hot girl was fruity. If you take her off the counter, you can wind her up with baubles. She'd love to see herself dance. Those lips, those eyes, that skin. Anyway, you're falling down. And I say, don't do it. Watch out, boy. Just run. Wow! Let me tell you what you need, boys. You need a girl to shake your branches. She'll have the curves you like to drive on and save it all just for you. Her lips, her eyes, that skin. Anyway, you'll fall down. And I'll say, just do it. Wait, boy. Have fun. Whoa! Yeah! That was good. That was good how I went, wow! And you went right into the solo.
Yeah.
Even though I screwed that up.
That's okay. It was a little brief, exuberant expression.
A little exuberant expression.
We're just really excited to play music.
Serious.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I shouldn't even out us. So this is one that we have not recorded either. Actually, all 3 of these or songs that we've never put. Nah, the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, so but these first two we've not put on an album. This one's called Like a Waterfall. 2, 3, 4. Her hair fell like a waterfall. She was young, lean, and long. I thought she was betraying me. Now I find I was wrong. Freight train, take me out of here. I don't care where you're bound, 'cause I just be me a man tonight who never done me wrong. I just got to be going. I just want to be outside. Set me down in the middle of the desert tonight, so I can howl to myself. Love sings like a whippoorwill, but she don't sing for me. So I'm going down to Mexico. They'll never find me. She'd be up the hill doing laundry. I'd be manning the fence out back. She'd be talking about little babies again, and I'd be smiling to myself. Hope the road will take me back. Company would be nice. Better bring a bottle of wine tonight. It might help break the ice. You didn't take the last word.
No.
You didn't take the last word. Damn you! The jazz guitarist always gets the last word because they know more chords. Have you found that to be true?
Yeah.
You guys should do like a last word off. You know? Like why don't you try that on this next song?
I think it's going to be a very long live stream.
We're going to come up with a whole new song. But yeah, why not?
I think that's a good idea.
Let's do it.
I think we should try that.
All right.
Why not, you know? This last song is Goodbye. You've probably heard it, but never like this, man, because this one is gonna rock hard. Acoustically. Acoustically hard. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't care what people gonna say about it. I just wanna sit here and drink a sweet wine. No, they're gonna say you're too young for me, but think if I kiss you that would be fine. I know how it's gonna end before it ever starts now. You're gonna give me love sweeter than pie. Part your lips as if you're gonna kiss me. Say a word that's gonna break me. Bye, 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 goodbye. Christopher Robin gave old Pooh up. Grown up didn't need Pooh no more. Babe, believe me, this ain't the first time thrown down on the playroom floor. Bye, 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 goodbye. Bye, 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 goodbye. Bye, bye, baby, baby, bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, baby, baby, bye, bye. I'm sorry, baby, I'm just fast. Okay, now end it so that you can have another off. Ends with the brood. Well, I could have done
It's
that.
still A. It's still A. We stayed there.
We came back around.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to answer your questions, I think. And so someone who doesn't need glasses should go like read that,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
so that we can answer.
Well, I'll just scoot. Oh, we can
Yeah.
both. We can all scoot up now because
Yeah,
the volume's
I'm gonna
on
take
it.
this. I'm gonna.
I hope everyone was able to find it on this on our YouTube live.
Who can read that, man?
I can read. So, hello all. Who takes the longest to get ready?
Oh wow, we don't really. Like I was like,
What should I wear, Kevin?
And it was
I gotta put on some color today.
and then I just went and I like looked through my closet. I was like, well, that's red. I'll put that
the
on.
first shirt.
Yeah, because I don't wear shorts.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot today, but I ain't gonna wear shorts on TV. Hell.
Yeah.
You
If
feel like cool enough to get away
I
with
went
it.
swimming just before this, so I didn't
Yeah.
change out of shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we don't like put on like makeup.
No,
or,
I just came
clip
from a
our nose
dentist
hair.
appointment, and this side of my mouth is kind of numb, so that's why I wasn't singing. If you're wondering.
You should have done some harmonies.
Yeah. How does it feel to be together after so long apart? Very, very good.
Horrible. These guys,
Pleasant.
they have body odor,
That's true.
and it's amazing. It smells like rock in here because we turned off the air conditioner for the music.
Oh
But
yeah,
no,
that's what that is.
It's kind of like, what did you say when I answered the door? 2020 never happened.
It's like 2020 never happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like all the safer at home concerts we did just feel
Never
like such a
happened.
memory, such a distant memory. Yeah.
Let's see. So what's your favorite fan art that has been made for the band?
Oh,
Favorite fan art.
wow.
For me, there was a it's a Trillium Gente, I think. That might be an Instagram handle. As an artist that drew a picture of me performing with Ghost of the Robot, hand drawn. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Someone spent the time to draw me.
Did you guys?
I think that's my wife's favorite as well.
Yeah?
It's up in our son's room right now.
Do you
Oh,
remember like the whole Ghost of Robot sculpture made out of chocolate that we got?
The chocolate sculpture.
We got a chocolate
No.
sculpture.
I missed that.
Did you eat it before we could
Oh,
see
right.
it?
I remember the
No.
Pez.
It was.
dispensers,
That's
too.
my favorite. What?
The Pez dispensers. Remember those?
Oh
We had all of
yeah.
our mugs in a
Yeah,
Pez
the-
dispenser.
Very large-headed Pez dispenser, where like they would be so lucky because you had to make it on top of a real Pez dispenser, and so they were heavy, so that they were always like,
Yeah.
eat me, But that was
Yeah.
great because I love Pez.
Out of the neck of the person.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What is? Let's see. Where's a good one up here? If you could, James, if you could do one thing, would you choose acting or music?
I have lived my life. I've always said you can have your cake and you can eat it too. You just have to work twice as hard. And I just refuse to even think that I would have to choose. well, like in what world could I be forced to choose between
true.
music? Because I could be in the bathroom, my guitar. I'm like, gotcha.
Yeah.
I told you I chose acting, but here I am. So I can't. No, I'm not going to choose.
I agree with that.
Not gonna
I agree
choose.
with that. Any plans for an album?
We
Saw
were
that
just
one
talking
pop
about
up-
it.
Pop up.
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
There are plans to plan
It's
Yeah.
for an album.
like, well, as soon as your infant gets out of diapers, you'll be
Yeah.
probably out of your. It's because okay, first year law school, which I'm told is hell on earth, and like busier than it's just soul crushingly hard. So that's going to be going on, and 2 kids, 2-year-old and
2-month-old.
2-month-old.
Yeah.
So a lot of you guys know what that means.
Oof.
There
Like-
were several questions about what it's like being a dad and whatnot. If you wanna know.
Oh, it's awesome. We slept 9 hours last night, so
That's the biggest thing in the world. When the
It's great.
baby actually sleeps through the night,
yeah.
do you just like thank God when you wake up and just like thank you?
Just refreshed. Everything tastes better, smells better. Coffee is warmer. Everything. It's all good.
It's like your
It's
little
all
kid
good.
was going, have a good show, Dad.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm doing my part.
Have a good time. Tell the band I say hi, and I'm like, cool.
Who does audio engineering for the band? So up until, pretty much for everything we've ever done, it's been Joe Johnson at Puss Cavern in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
They do a great job. Great drum room, wood.
And they have
very
like
nice.
mats that you can sleep on
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
would just camp out, and like we would fight over. As we got older, I remember like one mat wasn't enough anymore, and like we would fight over who gets 2 mats.
Right.
So like everybody like, I'm going to bed. Yeah, I'm going to bed too. And like we would all like run for the mats.
I just
But
wouldn't
that
say
was-
anything about the pull-out mattress and the couch. And
Wait
fight
till
over
we
it
go to
and then
bed.
get that taken care of. Okay, there's just so many different things going on. Sullivan, are you nervous for law school? I'm just kind of, yeah, I guess a little bit. It's going to be challenging. I've been out of school for a few years now, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting back into class and, yeah, just kind of grappling with, arguing with people and working stuff out and. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm mostly I'm looking forward to the workload because I think I had a lot of time to sit around and think, and now I'd like to do it.
That's funny, man, because like you're spending time here for the last 2 weeks. You got another week, and you're always doing something. You're never just. I'm always like, hey, son, you want to play Ratchet and Clank? You want to play a little video game? Like, not now, Dad. I got too many things to do, Dad. And so you're like, that's you relaxing. That pace is you relaxing.
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
wait to get back to work.
Well, yeah, knowing that I'm getting stuff done. It's so funny because like it's so flipped because it's like, oh, you want to play video games, son? And then I'm like, no, Dad, I can't. I'm going to law school.
This is Cats in the Cradle. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Ratchet and Clank is sick though. That's a great one. Let's see. There's a couple of big ones. They're coming in so fast. Has playing in this is a great question actually. Has playing in the virtual world changed your playing style at all, or given you any new ideas for future? Okay, we're back.
We're back.
Hey.
We're back. We're moving. We're back. We're live.
The question was, has playing in the digital world changed your style or approach to music, essentially?
No, it just means that if you make a mistake, you got to live with it. Because like
Or take another take though. I mean, you could.
No, but I mean like here live.
Oh, live.
Like
Yeah.
live. There's a like my brain. There's another gear that my brain goes in when it's live because I
Right.
know that I can't just go back. Whereas when we're recording, I'm like, well, we'll just do it perfectly, and if it's not perfect,
Yeah.
we'll do it again. You know?
You have the ability to make a perfect take, so it's exhausting. You hit a wrong note at the very last song.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I guess
Yeah.
We're
redo the
doing
whole
it
thing.
again. Yeah.
I think it's changed my approach in terms of like the logistical and just like the business side of it and figuring out how to put on ticketed live streams and setting up gear. Of course, that didn't work. That's why we're doing it on an iPhone today. But
Thank you, Steve Jobs.
yeah.
Thank you for the microphone that you created. It's
Not-
really pretty good.
9 times out of 10, we can figure it out. And there's a lot of different ways to make music happen online. And I think this last year really just kind of hammered that in. So I think it's ultimately a good trade-off. But yeah, it can get you can get obsessive about doing the same thing over and over again, and no one's going to care about whether the tambourine was, you know, a little swinging at the end when it shouldn't be.
Dirt is good.
Yeah.
Dirt is good.
Yeah.
Also at home, you're surrounded by all of your instruments, and so I would say, oh, I want to play synth on this one, and percussion on this one, and piano on the other, and I'm just like, all of a sudden, my stuff is all over the house, and it's just a mess. So being limited by short concert with one axe is kind of nice.
Yeah. Restriction breeds
Perfection is
creativity.
overrated. Like the most perfect song. This guy, I flew with this guy. He helped invent the MP3. He told me that like 50 times. And and he said that the most perfect song you can get is like a Christmas ornament. And it's perfect. It'll drive you insane because there's no dirt. There's no human interaction, and there's no mistakes at all. It's just so yeah. I'm the guy that makes the most mistakes, so I love mistakes. So.
Most memorable concert experience.
Oh, when was that? When you came back from China, and we were live. Remember, Sullivan had been gone for a whole year or 9 months, and then within a week of when you were back, we were playing somewhere.
Where was it?
And I guess
Santa Barbara?
maybe.
No, that was in Woodland Hills. I remember.
Oh,
that.
the convention here.
The convention,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Woodland Hills.
Because I just remember looking, like I'm singing, and I looked over at you, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
that was fast. We're just suddenly making music again.
Yeah.
And I've just been imagining you for so long.
It's like riding a bike.
That was
Remember,
intensely good. Yeah. So many good memories, man. I remember the 100 Club in London, that was good.
Yeah.
And like
Good show.
everybody told us how nervous we should be to play the 100 Club. And because everyone's played the
Oh, right.
100 Club, David Bowie and the Sex Pistols have played here. And I think they wanted us to be so nervous that we wouldn't play well. And we were just kind of like, hey man, it's a club, it's good. And we just kind of laid it out and it was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, I'm over.
Which one's this?
Your turn. Really?
No, go for it.
Okay, this is before you were in the band, but we played Wales in Tom Jones's brother's club, and it was like 100 degrees or more outside, and they turned the heat on. They turned the air conditioning off and the heat on to sell more drinks at the bar. And that's the one time Aaron said, I can't anymore.
Yeah.
And he almost fainted out on the drum kit.
Poor drummer almost, passed out of heat exhaustion.
Yeah, that was special. I don't know if it was my favorite, but I will always
It was
remember.
fun, though. It was,
We
the
survived.
the heat stroke aside, it was a lot of fun. Being in a very, small room packed.
I remember after every show, Aaron's drum kit would be splattered with blood.
Yeah.
Because he was just so like,
Sick.
Oh,
What about you? What about you, Kevin?
Most memorable gig? God, I really miss, I really liked Dragon Con.
Yeah, no,
The-
those
just
are
the
sick.
whole environment of being in downtown Atlanta during that.
Yeah.
100,000 people,
Oh my God.
descending upon the city to celebrate everyone's, interests and curiosities. It's really fun to be a part of that and to play that gig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dragon Con.
as a fanboy, I just love that. We just take over downtown.
Yeah.
It's just ours today.
There'd be like a stormtrooper procession through the street. Like everyone gets their, professional grade stormtrooper costumes and like march and formation. It's like, oh, that's something I wouldn't have seen if I
Yeah.
wasn't playing music here.
Do you know, in The Mandalorian, they needed a bunch of stormtroopers, and it was above their budget to build out all of those stormtroopers. So they just called up the 501st.
Oh,
They
really?
just call, yeah, the 501st does they're like a big group. They're all over the place, and they do a lot of charity events, and they all have their own armor, and they're tight. That the armor is really, really camera ready.
Yeah.
And so the producer's like, well, I'll just call up the 501st. Just call out, and like hundreds just showed up to be in Star Wars. Yeah,
Wicked.
it was so cool.
Yeah. Mine would be more of a tour experience, not really like a particular like performing on stage, but there was a 2014 Ghost of the Robot tour that happened, all across Europe, and it was an interesting situation, and it was kind of Spinal Tap-esque in the sense that the money sort of dwindled, and you could tell the money was dwindling because the accommodations were becoming a little more sketchy as you went on, and the distance from the center of the metro city would get further and further.
Yeah.
So I could tell, I wasn't managing the resources, but I could tell something's happening here. And by the end, we actually performed in London and just literally didn't have a place to stay in London. So we just it's like 4 a.m. and it's like raining. We have all our gear and we're just standing on the side of the road. It's like, how did we get here? And then we find this place at the top of a pub in the East End. If you know anything about London, the East End is not the nicest end. And we walk in and there's just like blood like on the side of the wall as you're walking in. And then we get in and it's a room meant for one person. There's one bed, there's 4 guys. And you know, we just no one really cares. One person's on the floor, 2 people are on the bed, and then Eddie, who played bass with us for a while, he's got a big mop of curly hair, and he just was like, well, forget it, I'll just sleep on the roof, and because there's a window, and we were on the 2nd story, and you could open the window and go out. So that night, it's just thunderstorms just out of nowhere, and I just remember kind of opening my eye and seeing this like wet mass kind of just roll and thump onto the ground, and then he like crawls in and he's like this wet poodle thing, and it's just nasty. And then I had friends who were staying, I had family friends that I had known since I was about 5 who were also in London, and I was like, can I just chill? Ritz-Carlton, please.
Sleep in the bathroom, I don't care.
I literally actually slept, I slept like, in there, like, you know, the hallway in front of the door as you're entering, I just slept there instead.
Where if the maid comes, your head gets whammed.
Yes.
Oh my
God. It's better than...
Hey, we have more to do tonight, guys. Yeah,
We do.
we're going to continue working on Ghost the Robot while we can. It has been fabulous to be with you guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous. And we will do this again, okay?
Absolutely.
Mwah.
Adios, everybody.